What's going on with my poppin' Leos? I hope all is well. Thank you for joining this reading. I'm assuming you're ready for this read, so let's just get into it on what do you need to know most about this connection, all right? This is for my Leos. What do the Leos need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this love connection? What do they need to know most? Thank you. We have, what are we doing? Transformation in reverse. Transformation in reverse. Okay. So we have crisis, reconciliation, and transformation in reverse. Leos, ooh, what do you need to know most about this connection? So right away, I'm saying that, I think really, let me just be real, really, you guys are either going through this type of crisis, this thunderstorm, or you're about to go through this thunderstorm. And because I'm seeing there was this type of thunderstorm, you guys are trying to mend that. You guys are trying to come back. You in general are just trying to come back from that thunderstorm. You kind of just don't want it to end. Like, you understood this had to happen, I'm seeing, or I'm feeling like you're kind of the type where it's like, all right, yeah, that happened, but why would I why would I just leave you just because like a storm came going on? But I'm seeing that, you guys are really trying to mend things back, trying to make it how it was. But I feel like do you feel like it's just not tying together as you would like to? But I'm seeing that, yeah, you guys need to go through this transformation first. You guys are kind of like stuck in the middle right now, and right now you kind of just need to focus on transforming your energy, switching the vibe around, all right? Doing things a little differently, growing from these mistakes, growing from not even necessarily mistakes, but growing from these lessons that you're learning, growing from this rainfall. There, you kind of understood that this had to happen for the sun to come out, but now that it kind of happened, I feel like it's kind of maybe like not one-sided, but it's low-key one-sided. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but this one's bigger than the other, or this one's stronger than the other. So I feel like someone else's half of their opinion kind of is trying to mend more than the other person. So maybe this is you trying to mend, or this is the other person trying to mend, and you're like, I don't even know if I even want to keep continuing with this type of energy. But what I'm really seeing is it's like your mind can't focus because you have to transform. You're in this transformation. You're not in this transformation, but you're in the trans of almost transforming, if that makes sense. I don't know if that did, but I hope it does. And I think you kind of need to have your own set of new, fresh eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're kind of looking at this experience, I feel like through different eyes, and instead you need to transform, because these eyes aren't the real ones. This is an illusion, and I'm seeing that you're kind of in an illusion with the progress or how to move forward. And I think right now you kind of just need to settle down. You need to ground yourself more. You need to understand, all right, what is it that I really need to do? What is it that I need to make differently for yourself, not for others, for yourself? So when future situations like so come about, you kind of know how to handle it differently, Leos. But let's see what else is going on with you guys. All right, what do they need to know most? What do the Leos need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? Okay, what do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? Thank you. We have Be Yourself in reverse. I really wasn't going to take reverse cards, but we'll take it. We have Let Go. Yeah, let go. Take the Lead. And we have Make Effort in reverse. I'm just going to put that over here so you guys can see it a little better. All right. I think this crisis kind of happened, or this crisis was in this type of situation, maybe because you weren't really being yourself, you weren't really being who you truly are, and you were kind of holding back in a way. And I think that kind of made things a little worse, or not worse, but it was harder to get through that storm because you weren't yourself. You weren't in your comfort zone. You were feeling like you had to be somebody else just to try to reconciliate. I'm seeing or maybe you kind of had to reach out and mend, but you know, the spirits, your guides, higher self is saying like, let go. The universe is like, let go. This reconciliation, it's whatever. It's for the birds. Like it happened. It is what it is. Like you tried to reconcile, or they tried to reconcile, and you're just like, you still have to go through this transformation. So if this is you, on the other hand, not accepting this, like you don't really want to mend right now, then let it go. You know, let it go. Or maybe this is saying let that crisis go, like let it go. You know, you guys are healing, you guys are trying to what the heck is that word? You guys are trying to regroup with each other, you know, trying to get back on the same page. But you have to start being yourself. I feel like if you're not yourself, then you can't really move forward, right? You can't really transform if you're not being your true self. And that's why we have the transformation card, because it's like, you know, if you're not your true self, then what's the point of moving forward? What would you have learned from this type of crisis if you're not being your true self? And then we have to take the lead and make the effort in reverse. So I'm seeing that, you know, maybe this crisis had to do with you. I don't know. Maybe this is really more on your hand. And maybe they were trying to reach out. You kind of repented, you kind of fell back, you weren't, you know, you're like you kind of wanted to let go, and so they're not trying. And but you know, spirit universe is like, all right, if you want this love, if you want this type of one-on-one interaction, you have to take the lead now. You have to make an effort, because we have it in reverse. So it's like, yeah, you have to make the effort to kind of like put in the work now. It's your time to shine, baby. It's your time to shine. Again, you know, you have full control over your life. I mean, so it is what it is at the end of the day. If you don't take this, then there's something else for you. I mean, it may take longer for whatever the case, but there's always options for your life, Leo. But what else is going on, Leo? What do they need to know most about this connection? All right, we'll take that one. You want this in reverse? Okay, so we have trust them in reverse, and let's see. We have trust them in reverse, and I really feel like you don't trust them. I feel like I don't really see any bad signs, really. I don't get any bad energy from this person or this energy that you have in mind, but you're kind of like, oh, I don't trust them anymore. After we went through that type of crisis, you know, you couldn't even be yourself. So maybe you feel like you're just gonna be living in this type of like lie, maybe, and that's why it's like, or spirit saying let go, then let go. Because if you don't trust them and you're not gonna take the lead to let go, then there's gonna be some type of crisis that's going on. So there's a lot of messages here, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But so for some of you, you guys are going through this crisis. You guys went through this crisis, and they came to try to mend this type of energy, and you're just like, you know what, you're not yourself, you're not happy, so let go. Or for some of you, you have to let go of that crisis, or let go of maybe like grudges, you get what I'm saying? In order to let go, you have to transform yourself by being yourself. You also have to take the lead. They can't keep doing things for you. The universe can't just keep sending you things if you're not trying to move forward with it. You have to take that effort. If you don't trust them, then back off, all right? If you don't trust them, then take the lead to let go. But it's all on you at this point, really. I feel like there was some mending that was trying to come out. There was some type of action, at least. There was some type of reassurance after the crisis. So I'm seeing like it wasn't all that bad. Yeah, incompatibility. I think it's just like, it's like you, them, your way or the highway, and I don't think it's really any way other than that. And that's why spirit is saying like, well then damn, if you really want this one-on-one date, if you want to keep continuing with this energy, then be yourself, then transform on your own. But you have to make the effort, because it's like there's two different paths and they're not connecting at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like, then make the effort to take the lead, because if you don't, I don't think they will. Okay? I don't think they will. You gotta let go. If that's the case, let go and move on, Leo. What is going on for the Leos? What do they need to know most about this connection? Thank you. Oh, my fingers and hands are so ugly. spice things up. And I think spice things up is just like, be yourself then. If you do want to stay in this situation, relationship, be yourself, spice things up, because the more you're just thinking like me, it's always me, then they're going to think the same way. It's like the energy is not going to connect at all. It's like, yes, you have to take the lead and let go of that ego that you're holding on to. Maybe because you just feel like, I went through this crisis, I kind of don't want to, I don't know, I don't really want to go through it anymore. I don't know if I should trust them, because it's like, you don't know, but you see, like, this broken heart could be mended. It was trying to fix its way through. It was trying to seal, everything that happens isn't always for you, okay? Not always to you, it may be for you. So if you really have to let go, then let go. But if this is for other people that are like in the skirts of not knowing what to do, then spice things up. You know what to do, all right? Let go of those fears. Be yourself, let go of feeling like you're going to be judged or something for how you are. If you are judged, then they're just not for you. Like, okay, there's more fish in the sea. You get what I'm saying? But you got to open up your trust and take that lead. If you really want their heart, if you really want that heart to heartfelt conversation, then you need to take the lead. What else is going on? What does Leos need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? Even though I thought I was right, I was going off that night. Okay. All right, thank you. Give and receive. Yes, you have to give in order to receive. And that's why it's like, you're kind of in this like me energy, me, them. No, you have to make an effort. Okay? You need to give in order to receive. Look at the puzzles are fitting together. In order to give, you need to receive. You guys have to work together. I'm really seeing. Give, receive, spice things up, take the lead, go into some crisis. Oh, this can't be yourself, be true. No, really. I should be a ghostwriter, but really, Leos, you are going through something. You need to go through this transformation. You need to get over yourself. You need to get over yourself and be yourself. All right. You know what I'm saying? You need to get up out of your head and start thinking what you're, wait. You need to start getting out of your head and start seeing with your eyes. You got to spice things up. You can't just keep taking. You got to take the lead now if you want that heart to heart felt conversation. What you think was going to happen? I feel like they were trying to mend something. You're like, let it go. But really, you got to give and receive. If you want something, you got to give it out, give that energy out into the universe. If you want them, you got to put that trust into them. You can't just feel like you're just going to receive everything like a fucking prince. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, they got feelings too. Not saying that yours aren't, not saying we're not here for yours, but we are here for the other party as well. All right, with that, so what else is going on for Leos? What do they need to know most about this connection? All right, what do they need to know most about this connection? What do Leos need to know more about this connection? Oh, that's a lot. I don't think this needs to be out. We're going to go with those two. You three? All right, we're going to go with those three first. So what do we have here? We have capture the moment, rest, explore the unknown. Yeah, it's okay to take that leap of faith. It's okay to let go of those fears and explore the unknown. It's okay to not understand where the situation's going at the moment. But if you're kind of like only thinking for yourself and with your head, and you still want to be involved with this connection, then you need to stop thinking for yourself. You need to make that effort and trust them, or trust the universe, or trust yourself at least, that you got something under control. And I think you just need to rest on this. You just need to take a break. You just need to sleep on it. You kind of just need to get your thoughts together before you could kind of like, spice things up. Capture the moment though. And I think it's like, the universe, your guide, your higher self is like, don't forget how worse things could be. So capture this moment, live in the moment now. Stop trying to, it's not bad to make plans for the future, but it's like, it's not good to not live in this moment. You get what I'm saying? And I think Spirit's like, you kind of need to just chill out a little bit, explore the unknown, explore what you don't know, rest on it, but capture the moment, because you just never know, you just never know how long someone's going to be in your life. You get what I'm saying? Or how long something's going to be in your life. You may just, miss your opportunity. But take that lead if you want that one-on-one heartfelt conversation. What else? What does Leo need to know right now? What do they most need to know about this connection at this moment? Cut off situation. All right. All right, so for some of you, you do need to just let go of the situation. They did try to mend things to you, and you were like, what? You got to let go. You tried to be yourself, and they didn't let you be yourself. You know, you were going through this crisis. There was some effort that was trying to be made, but now it's for you to make an effort to transform yourself, because it's just obvious you guys aren't compatible. And this is, for some of you, maybe you did try to take the lead, and that's why you were like, you know what? I tried to give, but I didn't receive. I was giving too much, but I wasn't receiving. It just wasn't a pair match. And for some of you, that's why you don't trust them. I get it. Cut off the situation then. Or if you feel like you can't trust them, then cut off the situation. All right, cut off the situation and start focusing on transforming and being yourself, because right now you're not yourself. Right now you're not yourself. So what else do they need to know most? Cheap and common. So maybe like you were upset because they took you out on a date or something and it was cheap and common. No, really, but I feel like the same thing is just cheap and common. It's just, this energy is just too cheap. It's a cheap shot. Like, move on then, because you don't want this energy in your life, and it's too common to keep dealing with. You could have tons of this type of energy if you want to. It's not a rare person. Like, what I'm seeing is like, maybe this person just isn't as exclusive as you thought. All right, and that's what Spirit's saying. Like, damn, just move on then. You know, cheap and common. Like, it doesn't. Or for some of you, taking the lead, and you're like, well, how do I take the lead? How do I go on this one-on-one date? Or how, you know, it doesn't have to be expensive. It could be cheap in a common place, and they'll still be okay with it. But for some of you, you know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What else do they need to know most? Thank you. Learn to balance yourself. Learn to balance out. Learn how to balance out, you know, being the center of attention and being okay with not being the center of attention. Like I'm seeing, learn how to balance out like others' energy. It's not always just your path. There's other paths to be made and taken and walking on as well. Not saying that your path is the main one, but I'm saying, like, give others a time to allow others to open up their path so you can see where it goes. And maybe, you never know, you guys just might have the same freaking path. You get what I'm saying, Leo? All right, so what other messages do we need for Leos? What do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection for Leos? What do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection for Leos? What do they need to know most about this connection? Let's get some jumping cards on what they need to know most about this connection. What do the Leos need to know most? We need jumping cards, though. What do Leos need to know most about this connection? They said you're freaking fine, all right? And I think this message always cracks me up, because, yeah, you're good. Like, regardless of that crisis, you know, the universe says, like, what? They're good. Like, they're fine, you know. There will be more moving forward. Or they're saying, like, you know, you'll be fine in this situation. Like, kind of just open up, trust them. But, or this is this person's, like, higher self saying, you know, you told them you're okay. You told them everything was good. If it's not, then speak up. If it's not, be yourself and be your true self. Spice, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just try to mend something for the other person if you still don't feel it's, you know, at ease. You get what I'm saying? All right, it's not the right time. Then for some of you, it's just not the right time to be on the same path with them. It's just not the right time to make an effort. It's probably not the right time to even get back in this connection. But for some of you, it just means, like, it's not the right time probably to like take everything on your own. You get what I'm saying? It's not the time for this. It's the time to actually speak out and have a one-on-one conversation. For some of you, it's not the right time just to keep moving on with the situation. And for some of you, it's not the right time just to take the lead by yourself. It's not the right time to try to handle everything by yourself. All right? Learn how to balance things. Learn how to balance others' energies. Learn how to balance giving and receiving. You know what I'm saying? What are the messages for Leo? What other message for Leo on what do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? Thank you. What does that say? It's not worth it or something? Oh, worth the wait. For some of you, it is worth the wait. It is worth the wait to not move forward with this person. It is worth the wait. And for some of you, it is worth the wait to regroup with each other. It's worth to mend things out. It's worth to wait for this crisis to unfold. It's worth transforming. It's worth being yourself. It's worth the wait, though. It's worth the wait to like see what happens, but it's just not the right time. But it is worth the wait. That is what spirit, the universe, your higher self is saying. Like, just chill out a little bit, kind of get some rest to focus on what it is you want for yourself. Be yourself. Be true, honest. You know what I'm saying? You kind of need to transform because, yeah, sleep on it. Just sleep on this thing. Just sleep on it. If you still don't feel like something was squashed or any, you know, what is that? Any disagreements were squashed or understood, then, I mean, you know what to do at the end of the day. We can't really decide that for you because everyone has their own choice. You get what I'm saying? So it's either you pick that path or you learn how to balance that path with them. Then we have hoochie. And this one's funny, but for me, I'm thinking it's just like, all right, spice things up, you know. Ain't nothing but a hooch mama. Hoorah, hoorah. No, but really, I think it's like being this energy of don't giving a, you know, like just moving forward, like spice things up. The Leo you are, show out. You know, Leos are just super, you know, like body positive or just like very confident, very just steals the room. You know what I'm saying? Leo's got that type of energy where they need to be in that power or they have that strong personality. And I think you just need to be yourself when it comes to that. Not saying you have to be a hoochie. You have to be anything, but just be yourself. Spice things up. All right. It may not be the right time now, but it's worth the wait. So let's, so just be yourself. Spice things up. You know, regardless of this crisis, there was this mending or there is this mending that's going to happen, but you do have to go through some type of transformation and make the effort to transform. Right now, I'm seeing like your trust is just not there. You don't really trust them. You don't fully trust them. It's fine. Sleep on it, though. I mean, whatever you went through wasn't as bad, you know. Let go of these, let go. You know, either let go of this connection or let go of your ego in a way, or let go of just trying to control everything, you know. Learn how to balance, you know. Capture the moment, live in the moment. There, you are worth the wait. This is worth the wait. They said you're freaking fine, or you're telling them you're acting like everything's fine. But your vibe is telling different. In order to receive, you also have to give equal share and make sure that, you know, everything fits its part. And for right now, maybe you do need to cut off the situation. Maybe you need to cut off the situation and focus on yourself. But for some of you, maybe you have to take the lead, all right? In order to take that first one-on-one, to understand like their vibe and their energy, maybe you do have to take the lead on figuring out each other's past, but just not at the time right now. Maybe you've just been like, how come this isn't coming to me? It's just not at the right time right now. And spirit is just saying like, rest, and as you're resting, explore what you don't know and be okay with exploring what you don't know. All right, so just to end out this reading, we're just gonna get some self-care message for Leo. All right, what is some self-care? What do they need to know at the moment? We got aromatherapy. All right, so aromatherapy is like incense. You know, aromatherapy is just very therapeutic. So maybe you want some lavender so you could help sleep. Maybe you need some type of citrus, I don't know, to be more warm and happy. Maybe you need vanilla to feel sweet and loved. You know, maybe you need mint to spice things up. I don't know, really. But really, I think it's just time in order to rest and get into your zone. Just use some aromatherapy. That'll probably help you become more clear on, you know, the path you want to take or what you want to do as far as this connection goes. It's really just sinking into those energies and just being clear from everything, getting some you know, some boost with your thoughts. All right, this will really help you meditate, be more therapeutic, rest, sleep on it. But at the end of the day, you have full choice to do what you want to do. Until then, this reading is going to end. I hope all is well. I hope you did enjoy this, Leo. So if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. And don't forget to ring that bell for videos like so. And yeah, I will see you on my next one. Peace.